friends, welcome to my humble homestead and garden side chat. Today I'm going to process some raw milk that I have. I am going to make some milk kefir. Some people say kefir. Why am I making kefir? I love my yogurt. I make my yogurt in the Instant Pot. I'll link below videos how to do that. The difference between yogurt and kefir is the kefir has many more probiotics. I think yogurt has like 6 strains of probiotics. Kefir has 60 or more, depending on if you do a 1 or 2 fermentation. And it's super easy to make. It's like way easier even than yogurt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it in a jar. I got these little kefir strainers on Amazon. I can link them below. And I also got my kefir starter on Amazon. I have some water kefir starter coming as well, because I'm going to start making some water kefir, which I can flavor with different fruits and juices. And it's kind of, if some people like soda, you can make it fizzy, so it's like a soda replacer, but it's just full of probiotics and lovely gut health. Super, super healthy drink, especially for the summer. You don't have to make it super fizzy, but I'm going to make that as soon as I get my water kefir grains. But I will link everything that I use below. You can, if you want to try it yourself. This is super easy. So I do use raw dairy. You can use, organic milk that you buy in the store. Kefir is pretty expensive to get, so if you make it yourself, it's not so. All right, so what I'm going to do first is, let me bring you down here so I can show you what I'm doing. First, I am going to strain off my cream. This is the cream that I have here, and this is the butter that I've made that I'm using now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain off the cream out of this milk. This is my buttermilk. I'm going to make a recipe with this. I'm going to strain off the cream off of here, the cream off of here, and I'm going to shake it into some butter here. I showed you when I was churning in that other video what happened to that churner I got on Amazon. Not going to recommend that one. So let's just get the cream. Oh, this looks amazing. I think I'm going to have to use a different spoon. Oh my gosh, look at how thick that is. Yeah, I need to use a different spoon because that's not going to fit in there. Where's my super large one? Must be in the dishwasher. I just ran the dishwasher. Just is finishing up, so it's hot anyway, so I'm not going to use it. This is like super thick cream here. So I'm just going to take off what's at the top till I get down to the milk. And then I'm going to shake this into butter. And this one that I make today, I'm going to actually store in the freezer for when I'm out of the other one. So I'm super excited to always have fresh butter going. I need to turn on the lights because then I can see exactly when I hit down to the milk line. So I'm just trying to get the cream just off the top there. All right, now I'm going to do the same with this jug right here. You can see the cream lines right here, and I'm going to take just the cream off the top, and then I'm going to use this milk for the kefir or kefir, however you guys want to say it. Tomato. Oh my goodness, look at how thick this cream is, you guys. That's what I'm going to make the butter out of. And if you can find a herd share or get raw butter, I highly recommend it. I did do a butter video on the benefits of raw dairy. I can also link that below. Some of you who are dairy intolerant, it could just be the way they process the milk in the stores. It takes out all those enzymes that our body really needs to break down the milk. And I am going to make some cheese too. I just literally didn't have time to do it. And another reason why I take the cream off is because if I do make cheese or yogurt, the cream is kind of something that, butter costs a lot more than the milk, and we can use the milk for the other things. So, you know, we can make ice cream, we can make sour cream, we can make butter, all the things with the cream. So if you hear the cream of the crop, that's what we're saving here. The cream of the crop for the butter. And let me tell you, it does taste a lot better. I think that's what I'm going to use out of there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some milk. Let me kind of mix it up here. And I did sterilize everything. How I sterilize everything with white vinegar and hot water. And I also use my dishwasher. So that's how I sterilize it. So I am going to pour that and leave a little space in case it expands. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a wood or rubber spatula because the kefir grains, I don't want to touch metal with them. So here's a plastic. So these are the kefir starter grains that I am using. These ones are freeze dried. The dairy ones I got are freeze dried. Now the water ones that I have coming are actual fresh. So I am just going to open these up and I am going to pour them into my milk and I'm going to mix them in here until they completely dissolve. And then once they dissolve, I am just going to put the lid on here, but I'm not going to tighten it. I'm just going to literally set it on there. You can also use either a cloth or a coffee filter with a rubber binder, and you can just let it sit on there for 24 hours. And then after, actually I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this because I forgot I bought this. And after that, we will check on it. So I will come back tomorrow and show you what the milk kefir looks like. So I'm going to get this all dissolved in here. And then afterwards, we are going to continue to just use these kefir grains. And I'll just continue to make milk kefir. That's why I'm not making a huge one, because I'll strain this out tomorrow and then I'll just continue to make more. And then I'll use what I have in recipes or it's kind of like a liquid yogurt, but with more benefits. So I'll just use it in smoothies, or I can flavor it with fruit and drink it. With this here, this is all dissolved. And then I'm just going to put this top on, but not tight. Let me see how this, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to put the strainer one on, but I'm just going to lightly tap this one on like that and leave it. So I'm going to let this sit on my counter for 24 hours and we will check on that. Now for the butter. Now we are going to shake up some butter here. Ready? Let's see how long it takes. Just doing it all manually and shaking. I'm going to watch the clock. And normally, now remember, I just took this out of the fridge like 20 minutes ago. Get my arm workout for the day. I'll probably edit some of this out, but I will tell you exactly the time it takes. Shake, shake, shake. Whew, it's a good workout. Let me tell ya. Let me look at it. See what we got going here. Turning into whipped cream now. Okay, after 5 minutes, it is whipped cream. So it's almost there. I'm going to keep shaking. Welcome back, friends. So it has been 24 hours. And if you see here, the kefir grains have floated to the top. You can see it is a little bit bubbly. So it has separated. What I'm going to do, let me bring you down here so you can see what I'm going to do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate out the kefir from the grains. And I have an extra jar here. I haven't had breakfast, so I'm going to make a kefir smoothie. So I put a little bit of a piece of frozen banana and some frozen berries. And let me first, oh, it is very thick. Look at that. It is like super thick. I'm gonna get some cheesecloth here. You can tell I haven't done this before, so we're gonna see. Okay, let's try it this way. So much for this working, right? Let's see. I didn't know it was gonna be this thick. I did not think. It's almost more like yogurt. This is really almost more like a yogurt. Let me get a wood spoon. Which I'm actually okay with. I'm not going to complain about that because, there we go. It's going to be like super powered yogurt. Okay, I hear it draining into the bowl. Real TV, everybody. Real, this is real life, real live. See how this goes. Now, I'm going to mash this through with my spoon so we can get all of the kefir to go through because I want to keep the grains and I want to make another batch. I wanted to keep it going. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. So here's what it looks like right now. I'm going to keep mixing. Let me see if I can put you guys up here and show you what I'm doing here. Can you hear it dripping? It's going to be like super powered yogurt. If I can move the strainer here and just strain it out. Through the, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not so much that way. Just kind of coming out the end there. You know, when other people do this, they make it look so easy and neat. Oh my goodness, but not me. Nope. No ma'am. No sir. I get it everywhere. This is hilarious. So the kefir grains I am going to put back into my jar and start a new batch here. Some of them, you know, they are very good for you. You can you can feed them to your chickens. You can just eat them for like a super powered food. I'm going to put a couple of them in my smoothie. All right, let me take this kefir out here. So I'm going to pour this kefir into my smoothie. And then the extra kefir, I'm going to pour into this jar for later. So I'm going to save this in the fridge. I'm going to make another batch. So I put the kefir grains back in here. And all I'm going to do is, I'm going to wash this off. I think I'm going to try to figure out an easier way to do this next time. And I'm going to add some more milk into here like that. And then I am just going to cover it again like that, loosely. And let this sit another 24 hours. These are some nice extra kefir grains, but I know I did wipe off my counter, but I still am just gonna let these ones go here. This, we are gonna make a breakfast smoothie. So like I said, I had a piece of frozen banana, some frozen berries in there, and today's kefir. You can add honey or your sweetener if you want. To me, the banana is a good sweetener for me. Okay, let's taste it. If I want it thicker, I could add a little yogurt to it or a little cream, but I think I'm just going to try it like this. Let's give it a taste. Mmm. Oh, it tastes like a great smoothie. I don't taste any fermented or bitter. It tastes amazing. It tastes very similar to my regular smoothies I make. Yum, and I feel like I'm getting some great gut health benefits. Cheers! Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Be blessed. Have a great day. Here's to kefir or kefir.